Hey, what's up, everybody? And what's up, Sussex Squad? Y'all, the end of days are upon us. And no, I'm not talking about King Charles's creepy Vlad the Impaler interview with a vampire, but make it crusty and boring portrait that just got debuted. You guys, I just did a video where I said, listen, I'm sick of saying the quiet part in my head. I'm going to say it out loud. Where is Kate? Kate seems to be gone. They're replacing her with Beatrice. There's all these new disturbing information about what happened December 28th. Go ahead and watch that video. For now, let's talk about the other clues that Kate is out of here. And they are soft launching Rose as Kate's replacement. Now, listen, I don't care for Kate. I didn't like the way she treated Megan. I didn't like the way that royal racist stuff came out. She came out walking out with an all-white suit, talking about an all-white Christmas, which, by the way, there's a bunch of derangers online losing their minds because Megan wore an all-white suit in Nigeria saying Megan thinks she's above everyone. And I said, oh, really? Is that what you thought when you were wearing your white suit, waiting for a personality, Katie? But forget all that. It's water under the bridge. Why? Because Kate might be under the bridge too. You guys, I'm not even being funny. Can you explain to me what is going on with William and Rose and the way Charles and Camilla are? So anyway, y'all, listen, let me get back to my point. I believe Kate will never return to royal service. Now, it could be because she is actually not on this earth anymore, which I am now strongly suggesting because Kate and Beatrice hated each other. And for Beatrice to be taking over your royal duties, it could be because there is a divorce coming with the Prince and Princess of Wales, which we saw 4 months. Let's also not forget Charles and William were known. Well, Charles was raised to see the Princess of Wales, that position as a breeding position. As a breeding position. Bring me beautiful kids, strong kids. But once that's over, I have fulfilled my duty to the crown as the next heir. And now I will find a mate that makes me happy. I've done my service. The only thing is, I don't think the Princess of Wales knows it. Okay, so I keep saying, let me get to the point. Let me get to the point. So, what did I spy? What did I spy with my little eye? But and shout out to Ricky Rayner for actually sending me this on Twitter. Appreciate you, girl. Um, Basically, they are not only incorporating Rose into everything with Camilla taking her under her wing, showing her around, but they are also incorporating Rose's family. Now, to my point, again, the Princess of Wales, as traditionally, I view it as a cursed condition because, like I said, you have all this glamour, but really, you don't have a choice in who you marry as a king. Who is the Princess of Wales is at best a joint decision. At worst, you are ordered and told what to do, and you must like it, such as Charles and Diana. Now that the kids are older, now that George is going off to boarding school and the heir, which is all they really are concerned about, is out of Kate's grasp. What use is she? What use is she? The flame has died down. William seems to not be able to stand her. He looks at her parents as an embarrassment. Why can't he be with somebody he wants to be? Not only that, they keep talking about the monarchy being royal. How do you guys know that William modernizing the monarchy doesn't mean that we will have our first divorce or single king of England, which it seems like it's William's joy. He wants to be a forever adolescent playboy king, which honestly, I wouldn't care if there was a single king. I really wouldn't. My issue is the carnage you left in wake with your family. And I can't believe they had me defending Rose. And anyway, right? Meghan and Harry Sussex Royal said that boy that carried Charles's robe today is none other than Rose Hanbury's son. And don't forget that just 2 days ago, she was spotted giggling with Camilla at the badminton horse trials. She said, I don't usually buy into gossip. Okay, girl, but the plot is thickening by the minute. Anyway, another person said, guess what? Rose's brother has confirmed their affair. They're saying Rose Hanbury's brother admitted that she and Prince William spent evenings alone together. It says the Sun's story of Rose Hanbury read as some kind of bizarre coded message about how Rose's life kind of sucks now because the Duchess of Cambridge successfully phased her out of the Norfolk turnip tough society. And maybe Rose's husband is gay or bisexual and he's never at home. He's too busy partying in Paris with his dude friends. But this was edited out of the original published story, but they took screenshots. They said now that Rose Hanbury's brother is being asked questions about her relationship with William, Rose and William enjoyed some suppers together while Kate was not there. Come on, son, stop beating around the bush and report the full story. The edited version they read Friday morning was missing the last paragraph quotes. It said, it seems to have started because she had one or two suppers with William in Norfolk when Kate was away. But it was hardly as if they were meeting behind Kate's back. Of course, she knew that they were getting together, and Kate was grateful that a good friend and neighbor like Rose was there to entertain William. Now, you know, there are rumors that the Prince of Pogo Sticks, Kate was actually, I think in Crazy Days and Nights, there was a blind item that surfaced that Kate was actually relieved that Rose or whoever else was basically feeding William's desires for acts that Kate herself did not want to fulfill. Okay. So the other person says, I mean, doesn't it actually make it more of a thing that these two quotes were included in the original story and then later edited out? Again, who is this coming from? The whole piece is rather bizarre as it's Team Rose trying to make her seem sympathetic. It's also bizarre. It's coming from Team Cambridge as an attempt to dunk on Rose. Do you know one thing I do want to say? Remember those pictures of Rose at the garden party with Kate? And we were all like, ew, William, what are you doing? Rose looked tired. She looked like she was hung over. She looked through. Every single angle showed her from an unflattering angle. Meanwhile, Kate looked regal. She had a knowing smirk on her face as Rose looked like she had just gotten really bad information. I think that's the information when she was being told she was being phased out. William was just looking slightly concerned, but what is there to do, right? I often wondered, Kate really went out of her way to do the same thing to Rose that they did to Megan. Think about it. And I'm not saying Rose didn't deserve it because at the end of the day, that is Kate's man. But think about it, right? Rose is actually very beautiful. She has, and hear me out. I know she has the inbred chin and this and that, but she has big eyes, right? Even features. And there's something unique about her face. To me, the most beautiful people aren't the people that look like Barbie dolls per se, but there's a little bit of uniqueness in your face, something different, something that gives the eye a little bit of excitement. Rose is uniquely beautiful. Whereas to me, Kate is attractive. But to me, if she walked in a party, I wouldn't be bowled over by her. You know, Megan walks into a party, I'm like, oh my God, she's really pretty because there's a uniqueness about her beauty. Okay. Rose has that same, not the same type of uniqueness, but she has that uniqueness. If Rose was to enter into a party, regardless of how attractive you found her to be, you would remember her. Kate's face doesn't have that. Okay. I say all to say that at that garden party, I find it odd that this is around the time that Rose was being phased out and she was introduced to the public looking a hot mess. And every angle made her look worse and worse and worse and made Kate look better and better and better. I often think back to that and say, was that Kate's plan? Maybe, I don't know. But you think about it. Rose is carrying the robe. Rose Hanbury's son is. It has been rumored that those twins, we don't know. This is something that is traditioning. They said William's eldest son, Oliver, is walking behind. This is Pete Miabel, is walking behind Charlie. Royal protocol states that this is an honor for next in line to be king. Now, I get it. A 40-year-old man might not do this. So maybe you wouldn't see William doing this. But what about George? George is old enough to do this. George is being prepped to participate. So why don't we see George here doing this? Well, guys, I think we actually have our answer. Kate is 100% being phased out. Rose is in. I think William is saying it is now his time to shine, and he's never, ever, ever going to go back. You got to think, as selfish and deranged as they are, like Harry said, Charles and Harry and William lived in golden cages. And the fact that even who you were married to was a joint decision. But once the heir is of age and you have the spares in place, after that, before you become king, you can claim who you really love and they can be your queen. Y'all listen, Camilla and Kate used to always go at it. I guess Camilla won this round too. Baby, we tried to say when you associate with the enemy, this is what tends to happen. But listen, you didn't hear that from me. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.